So what is going on, guys? It's Triple G here, back with another Tiny Tina's Wonderlands video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the new DLC, which is out today, as well as some key changes that they are making to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands in order to make it a better game. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise, let's get straight into this video. So the season pass of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands starts today, and it's starting today with the new content called Coiled Captors. Coiled Captors begins in the Dreamvale Overlook, where the enigmatic fortune teller Vesper awaits. Eons ago, the Coiled Naga got the biggest catch of all, an old god. They trapped the being within the sharp-toothed, leather-skinned body of a mighty sea warg, caging it deep within an icy mountain. Only you have the power to free him from his fleshy prison, but doing so means wading through wintry wastelands and arid ruins and flooding caverns full of enemies. So that's the official line, but what is this DLC? It will include a new boss, new loot, and new Chaos Chamber content. So you are going to go through what are mirrors essentially, and go through and clear these enemies, very much like you are used to in the Chaos Chambers. Once you have done this once, these rooms will add to the Chaos Chamber, as well as the loot required in them. So if you really enjoy the Chaos Chamber, you're going to get an additional bit of variety as well. Now, the new boss itself, Chums, which is the old god, he has 4 powerful forms that unlock over time. Vesper's tails are designed to be replayed so that you can test your metal against the rising difficulty. So expect these bosses to get more difficult and more challenging and evolve, hopefully visually and mechanically in the future as well. Of course, this wouldn't be Wonderlands without some new loot to collect, including weapons, gears, cosmetics, and each time you vanquish the boss increasing Fearson's forms, you'll earn lost souls that let you spin Vesper's Wheel of Fate. These spins can reward you with legendary gear and other items. So if you really enjoy the Chaos Chamber, you're going to get new content added for that. If you're not a fan of the Chaos Chamber, then you will be able to play this standalone. It's not endgame content, so you will be able to do this before you finish the story. However, there isn't a new variation or any kind of story mode with this DLC. Now, in addition to this DLC, they also released a patch, and I'm not going to run through everything in the patch, but here are some of the key items. They are going to make Lucky Dice profile based. Hooray! This is something that I mentioned in my 10 changes that I wanted to see in Wonderlands, and this is something that is really, really good. It will be profile based, so you will only have to go out and find those lucky dice once. You're now going to be able to rename your pets and characters so that you'll be able to differentiate between those save files, for example, and your pets and other people's pets as well, which is really nice. Chaos Tiers is going up to level 35, so you're going to be able to push those builds even further than before. They are increasing the density of the waves, or technically they're increasing the fact that they're going to come in a little bit sooner, so you won't have to chase around for those enemies anymore. They are also changing the moon orb currency. You will no longer have to worry about bricking an item. Bricking an item means that you can only roll it a certain amount of times. They are removing that, but they're also mentioning about some UI and some fixes for split screens as well. So overall, we're getting a new DLC, which will add some chambers to the Chaos Chamber, as well as a new boss that we'll be able to go and farm. It will drop its own loot as well, which eventually will be added into the Chaos Chamber. And as well, there are a ton of fixes in this first patch, or a first official patch, that sees us have some good changes to the Chaos Chamber, some great changes to the loot dice, and some UI fixes as well. Guys, if you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise, I'll catch you on the flip.